Good afternoon. Welcome to my video. This is going to be a review of the 2000 Honda Civic. I don't have a lot to say about the car. I didn't rehearse this or anything, so just forgive me for my poor editing and poor planning. I'm here today at Alliston, Ontario, Canada, where they make the Honda Civic, Honda CR-V, and other vehicles. Personally, I'm here to do a review on my own car, and I just decided why not do it where it was made. So here it is. It's a 2000 Honda Civic EXG sedan in titanium metallic. I'm going to start off with the engine. It's a 126 horsepower VTEC D16 Y8 single overhead cam. Yeah, 127 horsepower. It's got 360,000 kilometers on it. I can't complain. I mean, it does its job. It does it very efficiently and reliably. And well, considering the purchase price of the car, I really have no complaints. Yeah, speaking of the body, it's titanium metallic, is basically beige inside and out. And well, after 15 years of Canadian roads and winters and salts, it's handled it pretty well. The car's had no accidents. It's had 2 owners, 1 family. Yeah, that's about it. As for the body, not much rust, no accidents, none of that stuff. Minor rust, can't complain. There's the engine. I will say with the duct tape on the front, it is to cover. The story behind this is the previous owner had their daughter, or something like that. They kissed a garage door with it because they didn't know how to drive a manual transmission, and that's exactly what this is. I'll get to that in a moment. Okay. All right. So stepping inside the car, you're going to have a very high quality interior. I can personally say that growing up with this generation of Honda Civic, there's not much to go wrong in these cars, and they were very well made considering the time that they're in, and for what they were considered an economy car at the time. To say what they have over other economy cars at the time is, speaking of the interior, it's all soft vinylized plastics on the inside, or just vinyl if you want to call it that. Suspension was a double wishbone all around, front and back. Shutting the door here. It's power windows and power locks, they all work. EXG, it has the cruise control and powered and heated side mirrors. Standard for the time was your cassette deck. It's the original one. I still have cassettes that I play even to this day. It does have air condition, defrost, recirculation, all that stuff. It's all rotary knobs. Everything's got a high quality feel to it. The air condition doesn't blow as cold as it used to be, but it's whatever. Yeah, I take somewhat good care of this car. I mean, well, I shouldn't say somewhat, as I detail it every day. Well, not every day, but every weekend, but you get the point. Car has 359,000 kilometers on it. $40 of gas covers at least 600 kilometers to a tank. There you are. It's a 5-speed manual. Emergency brake, horn, center console. Got the glove box over here. It's got 4 speakers in the car, and well, a decent sized back seat for the time. Quality interior, the vinyl goes from the top to the bottom, just down to where the storage panel is there. So it's it's a reasonably well made car, and the only thing that's really gone wrong with the car so far in terms of the interior is the driver's seat has worn out a little bit, but that's acceptable for the mileage on it. Headliner is in good shape. It's had no smokers, none of that stuff. So all the features still work. Cassette player included. Yeah, sorry I made the review so bland and whatnot. I know it can be a bit better, so I'm going to start up the engine now. It does have an exhaust leak, so that's what's making the rattling and sound, and on occasion the check engine light will come on, which I have to turn off every week. That's the evap canister, code P1457, that I need to turn that off and get that canister replaced. Other than that, it's been flawless. Purchase price of the car was $270, and I've been really happy with it, actually. I'm gonna step out now. Yeah, for $270, I picked up a 2000 Honda Civic, well made, no accidents, no smokers, original engine. It's never been replaced. There's the trunk. It's a decent size for the year. It comes with a donut tire. Not there was no full spare or anything, full size spare or anything like that. And yeah, if there's anything else I need to cover on this car, please let me know. And I'd love to make a second review and make my skills better. So here's the back seat. I am 6'2", and there's no way I'd sit back here comfortably. But when I was 12, that was a different story, and I sat back here very comfortably. So here's a view from the back seat. I have a few of my cassettes still around and kicking well. These are the Honda floor mats. They are aftermarket, but still Honda OEM. It's a good condition headliner. 4 speakers all around, 2 in the back, 2 in the front. Driver panels. Yeah. This here is a just a Canadian Tire armrest. It really just is here when I only have passengers in the back. Nice and comfortable to put your arms on sometimes. Storage pouch for the back. No cup holders in the doors, but it is power windows, and that's really the only thing to look at in the door. So here's the engine purring at 1,000 RPM, covering 360,000 kilometers. The only thing I really need to get at is if I want to keep the car long term, which I've fallen in love with this car, so that's basically the next step, is to take care of the body and the rust. It has been undercoated. It is going to need brake lines and fuel lines in the not too distant future. Side of the car. So there it is. It's a 2000 Honda Civic, and 360,000 kilometers, and hoping for another long life. Potentially, if I plan to keep the car, it's going to be staying with me till 400,000 kilometers at least. And well, most Hondas, they'll go for 20 years in good condition. This one's at 15, so hopefully here's to another 5 years. Alright everyone, this concludes it. Thanks for watching. Please comment on any skills I can improve on, and alright, have a good one. Signing out from Allison, Ontario, Canada. Have a good one, guys.